Hi, I'm Sid Dobrin. In this video, we'll look at the Radical Revision project that asks students to use a digital storytelling generator to remake the famous balcony scene from Romeo and Juliet. Ultimately, this project assignment works toward three objectives with students. First, conducting content and rhetorical analysis of a well-known canonical literary text. Second, using the analysis to inform revision. And third, translating the analysis of a written text into a visual medium. Of course, the assignment is designed to encourage creativity and playfulness as well. But that doesn't mean that the analytical objectives of the assignment should be either secondary to the project or superficial. Work with students in conducting a rigorous degree of content and rhetorical analysis of the play scene. Emphasize that before students can translate the scene for the situation in which they will present it, they must first really understand all aspects of the scene: its language, its purpose, its intent, its delivery, its audience, its structure, and so on. Only then will students be able to write their own version within the situation of the animated movie generator delivery. Be sure, too, that students understand how you will assess their productions. Talk with students about using various animation storytelling platforms for expressing their analysis, rather than just making a fun video viewer that will be able to identify as a version of Romeo and Juliet. This may also be an assignment you'll want to consider making as a collaborative assignment, having small groups work together to make the video. Keep in mind, too, that you don't necessarily need to keep the assignment wed to this scene from Romeo and Juliet. There are many other scenes that students can work with. In fact, often I'll assign a version of this assignment that asks students to first select a scene to work with rather than assigning them a specific one. This often leads to greater investment in the project and certainly more variety of viewing experiences when students exhibit their projects in class. Personally, I find the scene between Han and Leia on the forest moon of Endor even more romantic than that of the Romeo and Juliet scene. When assessing this project, keep in mind that most of your students are probably new to animation storytelling platforms. Nonetheless, use the assessment rubric to show students what key aspects of their project you'll be assessing. For example, students are likely to be better suited to display knowledge of conventions when writing a traditional academic essay. But how will they display their knowledge of conventions when using platforms and media that are new to them? Talk with students about this aspect of the assessment rubric when you make the assignment, and show them how you'll use the rubric when assessing their projects. Thanks for using Writing Situations, and thanks for watching.